If someone appears in the United States in the future, I will definitely leave such a sentence when the King of Beauty died by Obama. Now people talk about the worst president in American history. The poll data shows George W. Bush. Online public opinion also said that Li Gen, but we have a saying in China that we respect history. You can know how to shave. From the perspective of national interests, Obama's 8 years in office, undoubtedly shaken. The worst period in the United States. None of them. Trump's first term, the reason why he became the president of the United States, not because of his isolationism. How many of you believe that? It's not that Americans can't see Trump, just want to make money. It was a series of propositions that he made, directly hit the fundamental interests of ordinary Americans. Bringing manufacturing back to America, drive out illegal immigrants, let every American find a job. You could say Trump is all acting, just presentation skills. It's for those rednecks. But you can't deny it. The way these churches distribute eggs, it really is. It can reach more ordinary Americans. Due to the political correctness of Obama's manuscript, racism led America in just a few short years. More than 2 million illegal immigrants arrived. Some of these people hold short-term visas, detention due to visa expiration. More often, they go straight to the house. Smuggling into the United States. Just think about it. When most American workers are in factories and in business, work hard. When striving for the American dream, suddenly out of nowhere, a bunch of black-skinned illegal immigrants emerged. They don't have to work 8 hours. No insurance required. No subsidy is required. Not even a salary. Just give me a bite. I can't wait to run 24 hours a day. And not only that, according to official public data, America these years, the number of illegal immigrants continues to increase, but the total number of people remains the same. That is to say, while the influx of new illegal immigrants continues, former illegal immigrants, many have been granted official status in the United States. And that's exactly what Obama wants. Illegal immigrants are granted U.S. citizenship. Obama, you get the votes of these illegal immigrants. Only white Americans were hurt and the end was achieved. It used to be said that America died in Li Gen. Because Li Gen liberalized financial controls, accelerated the hollowing out of American industry. Some people say, from time to time, said he led the war in Afghanistan and the Iraq War, damaging America's international image. But none of that matters. Like ancient peasant uprisings, the root cause of the outbreak was not the imperial chaos. I was starving myself. Little Booth and Li Gen, including Trump now, no matter what outrageous things you do, their essence, still adhere to mainstream American values. Let America live the American dream. Back to the post-World War II era. The money a grown man earns, I can feed a large family a happy life. But Obama is different. He wanted to make his mark in history. Open the taboo in all countries of the world. Taboo identity politics completely divided America with political correctness. Since the influx of illegal immigrants, Black and Mo, directly established the Democratic victory rate in the swing, it has also allowed crime rates in these areas to continue to skyrocket. According to a report by U.S. Newsweek, 2024, the total number of crimes in Washington, D.C., number of 20,300. There are 26 homicides for every 100,000. 49,000 other property crimes. 19,000 theft. From 2021 to 2024, there are 258 American police officers killed by alleged offenders during law enforcement. Trump is also recognizing this social reality, just stood up and shouted for the return of manufacturing and said I would not betray you. Because I'm already a rich man. No need to be like other candidates. Make money for yourself by campaigning. Therefore, these are thrown away by the so-called mainstream of American society. Abandoned workers. Join the redneck army. Stand up with the farmers in Hangzhou. Support Trump. If only political correctness, that's fine. Won't make American society look so torn. Another great thing Obama did, it is the implementation of a very American style. Happy education. Happy education doesn't just affect American teenagers. It also affects a significant proportion of average American teachers and countless American parents. American journalist Edward Humes, there was a survey done. He went to a public high school in California. It turned out that American high school students under the so-called happy education, not really happy. Many students want to get a 4.0 average festival. Sleep only 4 hours a day. Drink 4 large cups of coffee. In order to survive the night, spend your time studying like crazy. Why would they do that? Because at Obama's urging, an American from an ordinary family, you don't have to study so hard. Because happiness is the most important thing. Advocate for more extracurricular activities. Enrich their campus life. I'm not going to college. You can also play to your strengths. To become a rapper or a football player. So public school teachers are starting to suck too. No more class hours. Homework to evaluate students. Just watch the festival at the end of graduation like a college. Some teachers can't stay in public schools. He quit his job and went to a private school. After all, people give a lot. Parents of students are automatically divided into two categories. Some economic conditions are good. Unwilling American parents. They force them to go to after-school classes. But we all know the price of American private education. Not everyone can afford it. So another group of people, you can only choose automatically or forced to resign to fate. You didn't get into college after high school. I don't have a chance to go to the factory to hit screws. Because American factories have already replaced some industries, moved overseas. These people either become local punks or go to a convenience store and work as a waiter. Become what we watch on American TV shows. Those classic images. Edward Humes, the American journalist, he also wrote this in his book, Pure Education. American families are not inferior to Chinese families. Engineers and computers in the United States, practitioners are still mostly repressive. China's education excellence in scores. American excellence is unique in ability. The difference is, scores can be quantified. Capabilities require more comprehensive. And that's why. One of the admission requirements for many American colleges and universities, just a letter of recommendation. Because of school grades, like many college seniors today, the teacher gives the students the same high evaluation time, no reference at all. So-called happy education, just happy the American elite. And those kids from ordinary communities, there is a high probability that I will never get out of this community in my life. In addition to that, what Obama did in office was outrageous. There are many more. For example, the implementation of leniency, economic policy, to rediscover the vitality of the U.S. economic recovery. On the surface, it looks like robbing the rich to help the poor. In fact, it is overdrawing the future credit of the United States. Use the future to close the current fiscal deficit. And then in the speech, he likes to talk a lot. Say some sentences that are difficult for ordinary people to understand. There is an English learning material called Obama Long Southern Sentence. It was once highly regarded in the country, and it turns out Obama's mechanical draft. It's not going to make America great again. It will only make America continue to plunge into debt abyss. Before Obama took office, United States, the total debt since the founding of the country is only $10 trillion. As a result, Obama single-handedly, it took only 8 years, created more than $80,000 billion in debt, average of 10,000 goals per year. This is undoubtedly the future for the fiscal collapse of the United States. Lay hidden dangers. In general, everything Obama did while in office, it's not for the sake of the United States at all. Not for the American people. Not even to make himself rich. Just to create false achievements for myself. Political correctness, winning over a few enough and illegal immigrants. Happy education, gained a large number of minds. Unhealthy young supporters. The so-called economic recovery. To all Americans, an illusory economic bubble was shrouded. From an objective perspective, Austria, President Obama is not a bad man. Just his success is based on shaking the foundations of America. At the same time, it was also in those years that China began, gradually break free from the Western blockade, embark on the fast lane of economic takeoff.